5 feet downhill, right to left. And I knew if I didn't make it, I would be in a tie with 3 other people for second.
So that was a huge difference.
That was about a $50,000 putt.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is Be Better Golf. Click the like and subscribe button and everything like that. Today, I'm going to be playing the 9 holes of golf at night with Rory Hie. Hey Rory.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Rory is a player on which tour?
Asian Tour and China Tour.
Asia Tour and this thing that's called the PGA Tour China. How long has that been going on?
This is probably the 4th year, but it's not. This is the first year that they broke off with PGA Tour, but we'll see. They might join back again.
Oh, so it's just called China Tour now?
Now it's just China Tour, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. So there was a big effort for the PGA Tour trying to get interest in China.
Yeah.
But then I think maybe there's some political
happened,
things and some other things.
So
yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So what's the state of your game right now?
Pretty good. You know, I haven't missed a cut this year, so.
Oh, how many events have you played in this year?
Probably close to 10.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So pretty consistent, but not finishing as high as I want it to be.
Okay. So we're going to talk to Rory about a whole bunch of different things. A lot about, man, it's just so interesting to me financially how expensive it must be to fly tomorrow. Where are you flying? Flying
back to Indonesia.
Indonesia tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you have an event coming up there?
Not Indonesia, but Indonesia I'll be there for a week to practice some more, and then I'm going to go to India for the first Asian Tour event.
And that's on the Asian Tour?
Yeah, Asian Tour.
Okay,
and then
cool.
I have back-to-back weeks on the China Tour right after that, so 3 weeks in a row.
Gosh. So you live in Indonesia now?
Yeah.
How many days away from home are you in a year? If there's 365 days?
Yeah, I mean, normally I'm probably 2 weeks away in a month.
Okay. Yeah, every month.
Yeah,
okay.
So basically, you just do the math, yeah.
Gosh, your air miles must be insane.
Well, I mean, I fly the low-cost airline, so I don't get any miles. But sometimes I do, like over here, like flying over to the U.S., I get miles.
Yeah. Okay, even
in Asia,
the low cost, they don't really give them out.
Nah.
Okay, so we're going to get into it as we play. I'll be asking Rory a whole bunch of questions just about his mental process and everything. He is going through some swing changes. He was just...
big swing changes.
Big swing changes. So he was just meeting with Dana over at El Dorado. And let's see. I'll go first just so that you don't have to... All right, Rory says this is 133, we're guessing, from this rock. This is one thing I was talking to Tim about, Rory.
What?
Is this just like how you gear down on shots? Like, so this is like normally like a... Actually, this is probably about the number for me. But like, you know how you take just a little off a number or you put a little onto a number?
Sure.
What do you usually do like when to add a little more? Is it just making a longer swing or are you tempoing faster?
You mean like to hit it further?
To hit it a little further?
Probably play a bigger draw.
Shorter? Oh, you'll shape it to get your distances?
Yeah, definitely shape it, especially short irons. I'll play for a draw.
All right, so this one I'm gonna...
And just, swing harder.
Yeah. We're gonna hit a straight semi-low one here. Not straight, not low, but pin high.
Okay, tugged it a little bit. I think you kind of quit on it a little bit.
That'll happen.
Okay, well, I literally just got off the range.
Yeah, I just walked off the range. What do you got there? What club?
I got 9.
9, okay.
Normally I hit this about 145.
So you're going to take a little off this, huh?
I have to, yeah.
So are you going to fade it to take it off, or are you just going to try to
actually, right now,
shorten your swing?
Yeah, I'm just going to maybe take a stance that's a little bit more narrow.
Okay.
So that actually promotes a smaller backswing, so I don't hit it as far.
Just a reminder,
That's just a feel thing.
That's cool.
But, I really want to try this new swing.
Yep.
New backswing.
You guys have seen that move on Instagram, I'm sure. The Cali move, as my friends from the South call it. Wow,
Okay, so they came out perfect.
Yeah, it did. It drew though, so it might be a little long, huh?
No, because I probably only took it back, you know, a little bit more than halfway. Like
Yeah,
I said, like
solid.
it was a narrow stance, so.
Sounded solid. All right, guys, let's do it. I haven't looked on the PGA Tour China, but on the Asian Tour and stuff like that, the purses are pretty good, but your travel costs must be insane.
No, like I said, they have low-cost airlines.
Oh, so you can jump around Asia pretty cheap.
Yeah, and
then the
entry fee is not like out here where it's like $700 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like you just go to Q school. It's like $3,000 or no, Q school probably gonna cost you $3,000.
Yeah.
And then the entry fee is pretty cheap. You know, you get to play the satellite tour. It's like $50 entry fee. And you're playing for like 50 to 100,000, and then.
Oh damn! So we're talking about.
And then the actual tour, you're paying probably 70 US entry fee, and it's like.
What's the winner?
400,000 to 500,000 purse.
So that's pretty good because out here next week, I'm sure you've played in it. Is the Long Beach Open?
Yep.
And
I haven't played in it.
Oh, I haven't played in it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And entry fee for that is $775, and the winner's share is $31,000. So it's a little bit better if you can, and you get absolutely no kind of points or status or anything.
No, well, yeah.
So, and then the deal gets even better as you get onto the PGA Tour, because I think the entry fee for one of those events, if you get into it, is like $125 or free.
Yeah.
Or covered, and then the winner gets $1 million. Have you played in a tour event, a PGA Tour event?
I played in a web.com tour event.
Oh, cool.
I got an invite right out of college when I was. Well, they gave me an invite because I was like first team All-American NCAAs. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Which event was that?
Rex Hospital.
Assess that lie for me as I hit this shot. It's a little dark here tonight, guys. I don't have my proper. So there's the flag.
I think it's a little bit into the green, but it's sitting up, so. Okay. So Rory, a little bit uphill.
As you've seen, I've been working, just like you're working on your full swing, and you just hit that shot to 12 feet. That was a good shot.
Good shot, yeah.
I've been working very hard on my short game, on this this thing that we've created called the Be Better Golf Short Game Scoring System. But it's still a little weird. All right, so when the ball's sitting up in the rough like this, so it's like, do you really change much other than just your landing spot? But as far as technique-wise?
Yeah, I mean, when it's sitting up and it's uphill, the ball's going to check a little bit quicker. So you don't really want to open your club face like that, I think, in my opinion.
Yep.
And then I'll probably lean the shaft forward a little bit. So. All right.
Yeah, you're right though. It
pretty good.
It had some grab on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Got a 10-footer.
You want to make sure you get a clean contact.
So Rory, as you're lining this putt up, tell us a little bit about your history in golf. Like, how old? Where did you live before college, and when did you start playing?
I started playing in Indonesia. Well, I didn't really play that much, but when I moved to the U.S., I lived in Cerritos, and then we have this junior program here at Hartwell every Friday, the red uniform thing.
Yeah.
So that got me started.
Yeah, and there's a couple guys on tour who are alumni of that program.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's cheap, you know, and then you get the whole experience, the tournament experience, and then you get to learn all the rules. And then you get to, hang out with all your friends.
And then you did college golf, right?
Yeah, I went to USC 2 years, and then I turned pro.
Beautiful! I thought I talked it out of the hole. I tried to shut myself up. That was great. Good.
Well, I grew up in these greens, so I better know what I'm doing. Yeah,
right. What was as a junior, what was your best score out here? Do you even remember?
I don't remember. But I know I shot 11 under at Eldo. Good up.
All right.
So the greens are still bumpy as always.
Yeah, well, it gets a lot of foot traffic. A lot of foot traffic.
It was hard to find parking out there at 8
I know.
o'clock.
That's what I say. They say golf is
It's booming again, huh?
really, well, it's contracting. You know, it's courses are closing and everything else, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't really see that as an issue, because I think it's still attracting a lot of people, and the hardcore people are going to stay in it. So as long as your business model isn't nuts, I think you can do well. 135 pins in the front.
Probably 130.
So you're going to take that 9-iron again, and you're going to tell us, repeat again. So what are you going to do what do you hit your 9-iron normally, like daytime normally?
145. But I was banking on it being a little bit colder at night. I mean, you're wearing a jacket.
You can feel it, yeah.
And then I was hoping that the greens would just suck back.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I actually carried that 9-iron a little bit further than I thought.
So this one,
I'm just gonna hit a pitching wedge. Same.
Okay, so this will be more of a full out shot. Okay.
So I'm curious too with my new swing. I was gonna hold up with a new.
Or if it'll change your yardages, huh?
Exactly.
Are you gonna try to hit a draw here?
Draw would be good, but
do you usually have a shape in your brain?
I don't. Yeah, I always play a big draw, but with this new swing, hopefully it doesn't draw as much.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to miss it left here. So just gonna aim at. There's a tree behind the green. I'm just gonna aim between that tree and the hole.
Gotcha.
So excuse me while I'm.
No. Go through all your. That is pure. It is overdrawing a little bit.
The strike was good, but
yeah, I'm just wondering, did you twist the handle a little bit, like the steering wheel a little bit on the way down?
On the way up, I did. Which
on the
was
way
not
up,
good.
you went like this?
Yeah, which was not good.
I was wondering about that. Okay.
So,
Strike was great though.
Yeah,
Divot
it was
was
good.
awesome.
I loved it.
All right, I actually want to hit the same shot I hit on the first hole, only account for it this time. Okay, so this is a pitching wedge as well, and I want to.
Nice. It didn't draw.
No, it didn't.
Just a little pull.
Another solid pull. What do you do when you're pulling the ball? Give us your pull fix.
Pull, and I don't normally pull it. I normally overdraw it, so.
Oh, okay. So you just started out right, and it comes back too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it goes straight left, it's probably my club face issue more than my path.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna go out to in with my path. That's just the way I swing the golf club.
Shot for me, please. Now, are you the type of guy like Jesper Parnevik says, like, are you trying to basically every shot you're trying to have some kind of shape? Like you don't hit a lot of, or you don't try to hit a lot of straight shots?
Yeah, I try to avoid hitting a ball flight that I don't really like. Like I don't really like hitting a fade.
Yeah.
So unless I'm required to hit a fade, I'm just gonna stick with my draw.
Okay.
I'm not sure how some other pros go about it. I think these days they try to hit it as straight as they can, and even when I'm playing, I see guys, they just hit their irons really straight. So I'm, some people like to do that, and right now I'm not at a point where I can just hit a straight shot like that. So
yeah, like
hopefully
some people say, like a straight shot is like
straight shot is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have the correct mechanics, I guess.
Yeah, your mechanics are pretty good. But then, do you feel like when you do have a consistent shape, that it cuts off half the course?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you feel like if there's trouble in a certain way, you know for sure you can guarantee a shape.
Yeah. Okay. Like let's say, with my draw, even if I have a right pin and I can't miss it right, I'll go ahead and play the draw anyways. I'll know I'm not gonna hang it out to the right just because that's, I know my draw. It's not gonna hang out to the right. So, when you sort of have more control of. Wow, we hit that really far.
No, I think we should have shot that actually, instead of just trusting the. Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yep. That's me. You hit pitching wedge?
I did, yeah.
That's a tough shot you got, Brendan.
It's a tough shot?
Yeah.
Kind of spell it out for everybody, the shot that I have.
Just get it within like 10 feet would be really good.
Yeah, because
the lie is into the grain, and
the lie's into the grain, and then not a lot of green to work with, but it slopes severely
straight
away
down
from me.
downhill. So
what's a good landing spot for me?
probably just over the fringe here.
Yeah.
Or even if you land it on the fringe, it's probably going to trickle down. But I think you want to leave it below the hole, past the hole, so you have an uphill putt.
Sit. That was 2 yards too far.
Yeah.
I got an uphill something at it, putt or something. It's like, let us have a microphone inside your brain if this is a tournament, what you would be thinking about with this lie and this.
Pretty good lie.
Yeah. Pretty good lie. It's racing away from you. What club do you have?
60. I'm just going to land it here. It's
Okay.
going to break about a club to the right. The biggest thing about chipping is you just want to get a solid contact.
Absolutely.
And this should be pretty easy, but
yeah, it sounded great. Yeah, it sounded great.
so that should go in. Nope.
No, it would have gone in if you hadn't said that. Now, what I get so nervous about the shot you just hit, Rory, is if you had hit it 6 inches short, you would hit this collar and rocket it off the ground.
No, I wasn't too concerned about that. It would probably go, a couple more feet, but I was just hitting a standard shot.
Okay.
So even if I landed like on the fringe, it would still trickle down.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't have much spin on it, so.
Like all these guys love to get it all the way in the hole. Here you go. Like when you're putting from the fringe, do you take it out or leave it in?
I like to leave it in. That's just straight uphill, it's really hard to get it up that slope and hit it hard enough. Okay.
An auspicious start here. So I guess if we did some hardcore searching on the internet, we could maybe find this out, but we'll just ask you, what's the biggest check you've made in a week on the tour as far as, like, what was your biggest week as far as?
One Asia, I finished second solo. I made a putt on the last hole that was about 5 feet downhill, right to left. And I knew if I didn't make it, I would be in a tie with 3 other people for second.
So that was a huge difference.
That was about a $50,000 putt.
And you're actually standing over this slippery 5-footer, like almost doing math of
well,
how
I knew
much
it was. I didn't do the math, but I knew it was a big putt.
Yeah, right.
It was. Actually, that tournament I finished birdie, and made 102 grand.
Wow.
For the week.
It takes me 2 months to make $100,000.
You must love your job.
Yeah, right. Hey guys, we're super excited to announce the Be Better Golf short game scoring system. Tell people a little bit about what we did in this video series.
Well, Brendan, we covered it all. Contact, trajectory, spot, anticipating lies, things like that. But ultimately, the guts of the short game is having predictable contact.
When this golf club is coming into the ground, we don't want the lead edge to be the first thing to strike the ground, or it's going to dig.
That's digging.
Yeah, that's right. Bunker shots hate it. Soft, tight lies hate it.
And listen to this sound. That's awesome.
Knowing how solid you're about to hit that chip or that pitch, and what the golf ball is going to do, the predictability of the ball, and being able to anticipate what's about to happen.
Such a high percentage of golfers we see out there, myself included if you watch some of the vlogs, the contact at the bottom is just a little duffy. It's a little thin or chubby or something, and in this video series we really get down to the meat of the matter of how to make predictable, because there's no point really in having any kind of short game course management if you don't know the impact you're going to give it.
That's right. There's no doubt that the biggest difference between a tour player and maybe a scratch handicap or a good club player or any, as we progress through the handicaps is the higher the handicap, the less consistent the contact. Most everyone understands kind of how to hit it higher and lower, but if it's not that crisp, clean, consistent contact, we're somewhat guessing.
So if you guys struggle with getting that really good contact, if you're a little duffy or a little yippy or a little, this is going to be so good for you guys. Is it possible, this is a big question that I've had before, is it possible to learn something just through video?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. You can definitely learn concepts, ideas of how to train, how to practice. Now, you've obviously still got to go implement those concepts.
You can't just watch it and
right.
you got it. But,
that's right.
You know.
But I mean, with technology nowadays, everybody has a phone. So, I mean, watch the videos, learn some ways to kind of check your setup, check your takeaway, your motion, all the different tweaks we have in there for hitting it higher, hitting it lower. And then, you can definitely coach yourself with some new information and some new ideas.
We talk a lot in the video about flipping the switch from being super defensive and being worried about the terrible thing that could happen, but now we want to be aggressive and excited. You can get this video right now, available in the link below. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, and I really think you're going to love it.